What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy AyeThatsAaron, and we are back again with another Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash video. And today we're going to be talking about the new update where it has confirmed the 3 characters that are going to be a part of the base roster when the game drops, and other stuff regarding the game overall. So I'm not going to keep talking. We're going to get straight into the video, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video for real. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, please just let me know. Without further ado, let's get in the video, shall we? So ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week we got a confirmation for 3 new characters that are going to be coming to Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash, and those 3 characters are going to be, I don't know how to pronounce his name, Eso, then we got Mahito, and then we got Nanami. Now, if you guys do remember, in my previous video I mentioned, or in one of my past videos, I mentioned how I think that we're going to be ending up getting these characters. And of course, I thought we were going to get Nanami and Mahito because we saw them, you know, they're integral to the story. We got to see their combat, and we got to see a little bit of how they flow, you know what I'm saying? Now, Eso, I gotta say his name right, Eso. Now for Eso, I did predict that Eso was gonna be in the game because the character model gonna be in the game, but I wasn't 100% sure how the character is gonna work. Now it looks like he's there with his brother, and I think what it's gonna be like is gonna be like, they're gonna be like a tag team kind of character, if that makes sense, where basically they're both gonna be on the map at the same time, and they just help fill out each other's combos. So I think it's pretty cool. So we already have our next 3 characters confirmed for the roster, and if my math is right, that kind of puts us at 11 characters, 14 characters currently, but the game mentioned there's going to be over 15 characters, so technically we have at least 2 more spots left for characters. So I'm still banking on Kento and Yuta. I think they're going to be in the game, but you know what I'm saying, that's just me. But let's talk about these characters, shall we? Now, if we look at under Eso, we can see his him and his brother do a little punch or whatever, and it sends Itadori flying. I'm pretty sure that's probably just gonna be like one of his. It's probably gonna be his, like, I don't like saying the word ultimate attack, but like one of his techniques basically, because it looks like it finishes into the animation. So I think that's what's gonna be. And then the second animation underneath, I think that's probably like his intro or whatever. I don't have the translated scans yet, but whenever I get the translated scans, I will come back and make a video about it. Next, we have my boy Mahito, and then you see Mahito touching, Nanami. And if you guys remember from the release date trailer, we got to see what that animation looks like. So I think that's probably his ultimate. I think that's what's going on there. And if you look underneath, you see Mahito performing his domain expansion on Nanami. So that basically confirms my boy Mahito is going to have his domain expansion in the game. Now, we're not going to be 100% sure on what the effects are going to be because each character has their own effects when it comes to their domain expansions. So I don't know what his is going to be, but so basically we get a confirmation that my boy has his domain expansion. And then finally we have my boy Nanami, and then you just see him doing some of his attacks using his curse energy. And I think he looks pretty cool overall. Honestly, I'm very excited to play with my boy Nanami because he looks like he is going to be an absolute sick character, and I'm just going to have a lot of fun with him. And then we also get to see some HD screenshots that were recently just dropped for him as well, so you know, we get a better picture of what his attacks are going to look like. So it looks like that's going to be his intro, where it's like, you know, him standing over the camera like that. I think that's going to be his intro. And then next we get to see one of his attacks where it uses the curse energy, because of course, like we mentioned before in previous videos, when you use curse energy, you get to do damage on the opponents, and the curse energy will come up kind of blue-like, and so basically that's what it's going to be, especially whenever you're striking an opponent. So that looks like it's going to be like Nanami's strike. And then next we get to see him use, and I'm pretty sure that this is one of his abilities where he's attacking Mahito in the chest. Now, I don't know how his curse ability is going to work overall in the game. Because, like, I mean, to be fair, I kind of don't fully I know it, but I don't fully remember it like that. It's been a while since I've seen season 1. So yeah, so I don't know how they're gonna work his cursed ability, but I still think he's gonna be pretty sick. So those are the HD screenshots that we have of my boy Nanami. Next, I want to talk about the clip that was recently just dropped of my boy Jogo using domain expansion. I've already uploaded it to my channel, but I'm probably gonna have it in the background as I speak to you guys. So basically, we just see my boy Jogo uses domain expansion, and if you guys notice towards the top of the screen, there is a bar, which is essentially the timer of how long it's going to take for the domain expansion to go to be activated. and it looks like it's roughly 4 to 5 seconds. I want to say it's roughly 4 to 5 seconds, and it looks like it takes 4 curse bars at the bottom. Now I'm guessing that you're probably going to have your curse level to the max and have enough curse energy to be able to perform the domain expansion. And I don't know if it's going to work like you're armored and then the domain expansion is being activated and no one can break it, or if it's like you're activating it and if someone attacks you, it knocks out your domain expansion. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it looks like it takes roughly about 4 to 5 seconds for it to activate. And then yeah, next we go into the cutscene where we see my boy Jogo looking clean, and then we get to see some gameplay of Jogo just basically fighting overall. Now the thing about this is, this looks like his normal combos and his special abilities, but the thing about his domain expansion that people need to realize is with the domain expansion, his domain expansion specifically causes people to take damage over time. So I guess, you know, as long as you're in that domain expansion, they're going to be casually taking damage over time. But the question is, I don't know if this is going to be a permanent thing or not. You see what I'm saying? That's the only issue, because if this is going to be a permanent thing, then it's going to make combat overall just difficult. Because if you guys do not remember with Gojo's domain expansion, he basically just freezes everybody and it lasts for a few seconds and then boom. But him, is it going to last the whole time? And if it does only do passive slow damage and it only stays for a limited amount of time, it just kind of seems like a flop, you know? I don't know, that's just me. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is a better look of how domain expansions are going to work in the game. And like how I mentioned about the 3 characters, we have the confirmation of our 3 characters, and potentially we should be getting basically what this week is going to get. What we're going to get this week is they are starting to now release HD screenshots of, they just released the HD screenshots of Nanami. So later this week we should be getting some of Mahito and Eso as well. And so that's what we're probably going to be getting. And then maybe in next week, maybe 2 weeks, we'll probably get ourselves a gameplay trailer of those 3 characters. And then after them, we'll get the confirmation of our last few characters. Keep in mind, you guys, this is the end of November. The game comes out in February 2nd, February 1st for Japan. So it essentially has about 2 months left of marketing. And we're probably just going to be getting a lot of gameplay trailers and reveals in the next coming months. So I'm very excited about that. Hopefully we'll get ourselves a little game beta or demo. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's just me though. Hopefully we'll get that so I can be able to play for you guys. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is what we got going on here today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video for real. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, please just let me know. And until next time, peace out.